back to WWN Proving Ground. I, of course, am the Princess of Weird, Josh Johnson, and do we have an exciting night of action for you? Our ACW Cruiserweight Championship will be on the line in a no DQ, no count-out match. And also, we will have a six-man war to end it all, and this man, Rick Thames, is going to be your official in charge, our commissioner. Rick, how you feeling about this match?
I'm doing pretty good, Josh. Hope you are as well, sir. Tonight's matchup is no accident. It comes on the heels of six men that have no respect for authority. They have no respect for the referees or anybody in the WWN here itself. I am going to be the main...
But Eric Curtis, what are you doing here?
Excuse me.
Yes.
I've got very important business to take
No,
care of.
I understand, and I just want 5 minutes of your time.
Just give me a second. And
Eric.
Excuse me.
5 minutes of your time. 5 minutes of your time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, more to come on this as it unfolds. Stay tuned to WWN Proving Ground. We're going to go right to the ringside area for our opening contest.
And we tearing down this place off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
We are live from the WWN Training Center here in Port Richey, Florida. Let's waste no time and get straight to the action.
Coming up next, Gus De La Vega versus Rich Port Ayala in the final battle. These two will never face again at Proving Ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bitter blood feud is about to end as Gus De La Vega and this man, Rich Port Ayala, are about to do battle inside the Proving Grounds. What are your strategies heading into this match?
You know, I said it once, and I will say it again. I am sick and tired of Gus De La Vega. So this is going to be my opportunity to end him. When people come to WWN, they will no longer see Gus De La Vega. They are only going to see Mr. WWN, and that's me, Rich Port Ayala, on time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've already just heard from Rich Port Ayala. Now, let's hear from the man himself, Gus De La Vega. Those were very strong words from Rich and Francisco. How do you feel heading in to this final batch?
Final battle. It's me and you, Richie. We've been going at it for weeks, months. Frankie, you too. You know what? Tonight is the end, and I'm going to show you why I'm Gus De La Vega. Ja do sound.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for this match. I hope you are. Down to ringside for this exciting contest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the ambassador of the World Wrestling Network, Trevin Adams. Welcome to WWN Proving Ground, where I am joined by D'Lo Jordan. How you doing, D'Lo?
That is right, I am back. Trevin, guess what? It's Mega Brawl 2022. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for this first match to get started.
the WWN.
Big.
What an interesting few weeks.
Man, Dilo, so much history here between Gus de la Vega, Bridgeport Ayala, and of course tonight, final battle. These two will never face off again at WWN Proving Ground.
You know, Trevin, this has been going on for a while with these two. I mean, ever since Gus de la Vega and Bridgeport Ayala even showed up to the Proving Ground, it seems like they've been locking horns on and off. And this thing comes to a head here tonight. This is going to be the final battle, Trevin. These two will never face off in the Proving Ground again after tonight.
And we brought in legendary official Jim Bragg here to call this down the middle. And you see Bridgeport Ayala wasting no time going right after Gus de la Vega. And as you already pointed out, these two both spent time Thunder Championship Wrestling, and it was during a second TCW showcase that these two faced off. Francisco Ciatso made his intentions known coming to the side of Bridgeport Ayala, and it's really been nonstop. Every time you think we're at the point where these guys are done with each other, it just comes back to a head, D'Lo.
Yeah, that's right. It reignites, and you said it right there. They train together, so there's an air of competition between the two. You know what I mean? They're trying to outdo each other, and it seems like this thing is exploded far beyond what anybody could imagine. I mean, Bridgeport has done some just incredibly vile. I mean, you know, you look at these guys as competitors and you don't expect some of the underhanded tactics, but Bridgeport and Francisco Ciatso, it just seems like they have no boundaries, and guys with no boundaries are dangerous, Trevin.
But it seems like right now the squared circle is not a boundary. You saw Gus de la Vega flying out of the ring after Bridgeport Ayala. These two just duking it out again here.
Oh yeah, this thing is breaking down for sure. And why wouldn't you expect it to?
Yeah, don't forget, episode 10, brass knuckles on a pole match. Gus de la Vega defeating Bridgeport Ayala. But how violent was that matchup? Definitely worth checking out after you're done watching episode 14 here with us tonight. But you've already pointed out, so many bumps along the road for these two, one getting the upper hand over the other. And just back in episode 13, it was Gus de la Vega defeating Francisco Ciatso when Bridgeport Ayala tried to distract Gus. And wouldn't you know, a charging Ciatso takes out RPA, the quick pin, and that's really what set things up tonight for that final battle.
Right, they tried to do too much, and you know, it backfired on them, which sometimes that's what happens. You know, you try not to play by the rules, and you know, it comes back on you. But how about last week, Trevin? How about Bridgeport's performance last week? Sean O'Reilly, I mean, he wins the match, and just a vicious assault. Why even, you know, the guy's already beaten.
Well, that's it. Yeah, Francisco Ciatso getting in the ring, the attack, and it was Gus de la Vega coming out with the chair to make the save.
Yes.
That's the thing, like we already talked about, the fact that got Francisco Ciatso at the side of Bridgeport Ayala, constantly getting Ayala's business. You've had Gus de la Vega, obviously, doing his best to try to thwart these two, and right now, wow.
Oh my God.
Ayala taking control.
Yeah, in a big way. You know, Bridgeport, he has no problem at all throwing around that size. I mean, and this guy, look at him, 6'4", 240 pounds. He's a specimen.
Get on him, Richey!
And of course, along with Francisco Ciatso helping call the shots, just keeps making Bridgeport Ayala that much better. Guy that trained under the Amazing Red, Cahagas, wait, pinfall! The 2 count only. But you know, not a lot of guys with 6 years in the sport are dwarfed the way they are here by Gus De La Vega with his 16-plus years.
Oh yeah, for sure. Gus has been around for a while. He's got a wealth of knowledge. You know, he just knows where he's at in the ring, and he knows what to do in certain situations where, you know, a less experienced guy would just be clueless. Shoots him off.
De La Vega showing that agility here, rolling through into the pin. 1. Oh, man. So quick.
Oh, nice pin combo. Just the 2. Bridgeport now just mounting Gus, just raining down those lefts and rights. How much more of this onslaught can Gus survive? Look at this.
And you hear the jaw jacking as well by Ayala to go along with the assault.
As well as Francisco. I mean, this guy, he's just, he hypes up Bridgeport in a special way, where Bridgeport feeds off of Francisco Ciatso, and you can see that. He inspires him to be aggressive.
And there is that aggression in full effect. The forearm, but now Ayala taking the time to jaw jack with the WWN faithful here.
This isn't a good idea. I'd stay on top of the man. I mean, you know, you start distracting yourself with the audience, and a veteran like Gus De La Vega will definitely take the opportunity to make you pay for it.
Look at Ayala jaw jacking with the official Jim Bragg. Again, giving Gus De La Vega time to recover. We're going to find out in a moment, D'Lo, if this is a mistake.
He's taking too much time. I mean, there's no need to acknowledge the audience like this. Just put the man away.
And you see now Gus
is
able to hold on, take advantage. And what do we have here? Could be an electric chair situation. No, rolling through.
Victory roll.
The pinfall. 2 count only. But again, Ayala went from in control to possibly losing this thing. And of course, you're seeing the frustration come out in those clubbing arms of Bridgeport Ayala.
Yeah, he's frustrated now, but, you know, 2 minutes ago, he's back to jaw jacking with the crowd. I don't get this. I don't understand this, Trevin. He needs to stay focused on Gus De La Vega, or Gus is going to make him pay in a big way.
Gus needs to keep his eye on Ayala. You see Gus swung at Ciatso, and as much as I'm sure Ciatso, not just a thorn in the side, but absolutely just irritating outside of the ring. Any distractions here, not going to do any favors for Gus De La Vega. Now into the pin.
Only 2.
Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you?
The thing is, Trevin, Gus knows that Francisco's he's not above interfering in this match at any moment. So it's hard to stay focused when you know you got Ciatso on the outside that's willing to break or bend the rules at any point in time.
And yet again, choking the life
my goodness,
out of Gus De La Vega. Bridgeport Ayala.
Just the full weight of his body, 240 pounds on the windpipe.
Yeah, it's a hell of a size differential here from that perspective, and the fact that Ayala knows how to use himself. Every inch of that body is a weapon, and we already talked about the experience of Gus De La Vega, and we're going to find out, does that make the difference?
For sure.
And hey, De La Vega at least got out of the way in this moment. Ayala, a little bit of showboating to go along with what was a planned elbow, and instead, damage now done to the elbow, but can Gus De La Vega capitalize on this?
If there's any flaw in Bridgeport's game, it's that he just lacks that little bit of focus. He keeps focusing on the crowd, or, you know, making fun. Oh, what's going on here? Oh! Gus turns it around in a big way.
Ultimately turning into a reverse DDT. Both men down, but damage has been done to Bridgeport Ayala. Can De La Vega now build some momentum here in this matchup?
Both men down. Who will be the first to their feet? Referee's count continues.
Of course, one of the difference makers, you hear Ciatso cheering on Richport Ayala. Definitely something to be said. Having that coach in the corner, so to speak, is both men now just throwing bombs. And I think De La Vega's in control. You notice going right for the knee.
Right to the knee, yes.
One way to take the bigger man down. A beautiful drop kick as well, and I think momentum's getting to the side of Gus De La Vega.
Yeah, he's definitely getting something going here for himself, Trevin.
But of course, there again is Ciatso trying to warn Richport Ayala. Doesn't mean it's necessarily going to help, but still it's a difference maker. And into the neck breaker.
Well, that's why Ciatso is so valuable at ringside.
I think Gus is feeling it. The question, though, is what does Gus have in mind?
What's he going for here?
Springboard. Oh, into the Bulldog, taken down.
Nice.
Ayala, is this going to be enough?
This could be it.
Hook in the leg. But you notice it took long enough. Ayala was able to get the shoulder up, breaking the momentum there. And you saw Gus didn't realize at first. And those moments when you're exhausted, D-Load, you've lived this. Little mistakes like that can cost you.
Yeah, it's incredibly hard to keep your eye on the task at hand when you're just so exhausted.
And you got to think, too, De La Vega had his eye on Ciatso, making sure nothing was going to happen there. But now Gus, second rope coming off, but caught with a counter there by Ayala. Both men are down.
Incredible.
All the way since WWN Proving Ground Season 2, Episode 4, you have seen Gus De La Vega, Richport Ayala, entangled here in the World Wrestling Network. Tonight it comes to a head. This truly is the final battle, the last time these two will face off in WWN Proving Ground. And imagine being Gus De La Vega with Ciatso screaming in your face.
Yeah.
Wait, what just happened?
Oh, did he count to 10? No one could make it to their feet.
Are you kidding me? We totally missed that.
Yeah, it went by so quickly. Well, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, what happens here? De La Vega wants the mic.
Wait a minute.
This is not going to end like this.
That'd be great.
Until there's a winner. Let's go, Benjy. Let's finish this tonight.
De La Vega putting out the challenge.
I like the sound of that. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's have a winner.
You heard it.
There it is.
Jim Bragg himself. This thing's back in action. 5 more minutes of time added to the matchup after that double countdown.
Senior referee Jim Bragg calls for 5 more minutes, so this thing's official. We're going to do this.
And I'm glad. Definitely glad. Could you imagine what a disappointment it would be? Last time these two were going to face off, and there's really a no-win. A tie, so to speak.
That would be anticlimactic for this saga. I mean, we want a clear and definitive winner.
Oh, and Ayala just muscling down Gus De La Vega. But you can see both men showing the effects of this matchup.
You don't lose this match, Richie.
Yes, Trevin, absolutely. A grueling match to this point.
Oh, wow. Sitting out there. Pitfall. Oh, not enough.
Come on, ref. What the hell is wrong with you?
Now berating the ref is Francisco Ciatso.
You're a piece of garbage, ref.
Oh, wow. My goodness.
Ayala getting to his feet first. De La Vega has taken a beating. Ayala has taken a beating. Both men more than showing the effects of this matchup. Heck, they couldn't get up at the 10 count earlier. And now here. No! Into the pin! Gus wins!
Oh, that's it.
Just when you thought things were over, for Gus de la Vega pulling it out. What a win here tonight. Final battle against Rich Port Ayala.
It goes to show the stick-to-itness of Gus de la Vega. He knew this thing wasn't over, and he was going to keep on going until the ending bell rang, and he persevered. That's what the mindset of a veteran of this 16 years in the business. That's the difference.
You got to give it to de la Vega. Gus was the one who said, hey, we got to keep this going. We got to keep fighting. Ayala agreed. Give it to Ayala as well. And this battle continued until there was a winner.
Absolutely. And Gus, he can pull it off in probably the best shape I've ever seen him. He can go the distance.
You see de la Vega trying to extend. Could have been olive branch here to Ayala. Wow! You heard Ciatso saying don't do it, and Ayala showing that respect.
Well, sometimes when you've been through the trenches with a guy, that respect is there inherently.
And what a way once again to kick off Mega Brawl 2022. This is just the first match, Steelo. Still so much more to come here on WWN Proving Ground.
That's right, it's Mega Brawl 2022. Coming up next, Brian Atomic versus Samuel C. Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. No disqualification.
Come see Proving Ground live every Friday night at Richey Racquetball and Sports Club in Port Richey, Florida at 7 p.m. Step inside the new WWN Training Center for an experience like no other. Proving Ground is a night of fun for the whole family. Tickets are available at the door and seating is limited. Doors open at 6:30 p.m.
We are about to have our huge ACW Cruiserweight Championship match as our defending champion Brian Atomic heads to the ring to face Samuel C. But before you go, I've got to know, you've held on to this title for quite some time. How confident are you guys about retaining?
Confident? My confidence is through the atomic roof. I proved time and time again that Sam C is a failure. And tonight will be no different. Isn't that right, baby, huh?
It is 100% right.
100% atomically right that Sam C is a failure, and I will continue to show it because I am atomic.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Atomic is ready to defend the Cruiserweight Championship in just a few moments. Let's get some words with Samuel C. in just a moment. You just heard me talking with Brian Atomic. Now I'm here with the challenger, Samuel C. Do you think you have what it takes to become the new ACW Cruiserweight Champion?
It's not only that I held that title, not once, but twice. Tonight, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to do everything I can to put my heart, my soul, my blood, my sweat, my tears to get what's mine. And that has become a 3-time ACW Cruiserweight Champion. So let your change begin.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready. Samuel C. Let's get to ringside for this huge Cruiserweight Championship match.
Once again, this contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the ACW Cruiserweight Championship. Rules are simple. There are no rules. No disqualification. No count till we get a winner. Introducing first.
Yet another situation here at Mega Brawl 2022. So much history between these two competitors. Will tonight be the night Samuel C. regains the ACW Cruiserweight Championship?
It could very well be.
Interesting that the champion was the one interested in making the first entrance here tonight. You already heard, no disqualification, there's no countouts. There's good reason for that, because you go back to episode 10, it was a disqualification that kept that ACW Cruiserweight Championship around the waist of Brian Atomic. Episode 11, it was a countout. And in a minute, we'll talk a bit about what happened in episode 12.
Yeah, not so sure those disqualifications and countouts weren't on purpose. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Samuel C. wasted no time. Charge it in.
Wait a minute. This thing's on.
Official call in for the bell. So I was about to talk about the situation in episode 12, but I guess no surprise here. Samuel C. coming in full of P&V, going right after Atomic. Of course, episode 12, it was Brian Atomic facing Xander Maddox. Samuel C. was the special ref, and Brian Atomic using a foreign object to win. Caught by Samuel C. Samuel C. reversed the decision. If you recall, D-Lo, Samuel tried to even change the championship that night.
Yeah.
But it was WWN Commissioner Rick Thames who said, you're going a little too far, buddy.
Yeah, that wasn't going to fly. The title can't change hands on a disqualification, but Sam was willing to do it. But this thing started off so hot, Trevin. I cannot believe. Well, yeah, it'd be easy to believe this thing was going to be bad. Oh!
And of course, Tiny Tonelli joining the side of Brian Atomic, and really has been a difference maker here in many of the matches against Samuel C. and others. in WWN Proving Ground.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Don't forget, once again, no countouts here, no disqualifications. The official really count a pinfall, submission. Looking like a hockey fight right here. You got the glass oof. The shirt over the head.
This thing is breaking down in a big way.
And as you can tell, there's nothing like being at WWN Proving Ground live every Friday night in Port Richey.
Oh!
Get more information at WWNlive.com, but wow.
God.
The attack to the back there, and you see the pain etched on the face of Brian Atomic. Great camera work this week. We gotta hire whoever this camera person is.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you see this?
Oh my God.
Sam is asking in the front row, do you mind holding him?
That's a member of the WWN Proving Ground audience.
Anybody with a kettlebell in their shirt's cool with me. Poor Atomic. You can see Tiny Tonally doesn't even know how to handle things. She's trying to not get involved, but be involved. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's getting right there up in the action, but I'm not sure she knows what to do.
Sam does definitely need to keep an eye out for Tiny, given the no disqualification situation, but thus far, Sam has just been faster than Atomic, getting out of the way over and over again here.
Been setting up for something here.
What's Daniel C have in mind? Oh, no, Tiny Tonally jumping in the way.
There she goes again, paying dividends.
And Atomic takes advantage.
Oh, face first on the apron.
Able to sweep out those legs from under Samuel C. And of course, Sam, too much of a gentleman to take out a woman. But the fact that Tiny Tonally is a competitor, man, and she's a tough one, too. I don't know if I'd feel bad about it if I was Sam.
I sure wouldn't.
What do we have here? Kendo stick. From under the ring.
Oh, boy.
Who put that there? Oof. Right into the gut of Samuel C.
I just opted not to continue.
And remember, this is for the ACW Cruiserweight Championship, but what we've seen from Brian Atomic in his time here in WWN, very cocky, very happy to control really the... Oh, look at this. Tiny Tonally now.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the big forearm. This young lady used to beat up men when she was in high school in amateur wrestling.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Is he going to do it?
Yeah, but it turned into the distraction, and now Sam dumped down.
Oh, atomic drop.
I was starting to say, Brian Atomic is definitely a man known for his revisionist history. What a knee to the back.
Oh my, knee right to the back of the neck. We have sold out WWN TC on hand here for this chaos. This isn't a match anymore, Trevin. This is a fight. This is a brawl.
Good. An emphatic kick out by Samuel C. But I agree with you, D'Lo. This has absolutely been a brawl. This has been a fight. Pretty much every you would expect, given how things have went with these two. And you know, don't forget, before Atomic was the ACW Cruiserweight Champion, back episode 7 actually, Samuel C. getting that win, and I think Atomic definitely held that grudge. And of course, all the way back to episode 4, there was a triple threat with Tone Felix, Samuel C., Brian Atomic that Atomic stole. So I think there's been that bit of a chip on the shoulder because people keep talking about Samuel C. as a champion, and look at Tiny Tonally. People keep talking about Samuel C. as a former ACW Cruiserweight champion and a guy that they honestly believe not only should have that championship right now, but would be a better champion than Brian Atomic. And as you can tell, that gets under the skin of Brian Atomic.
Well, here's the thing. Atomic, this guy, he's been around for, what, 3.5 years. But his in-ring intelligence, his in-ring IQ he knows how to win, Trevin, and he will do so at any cost.
Well, that's it. And just over especially the last 6 months, what we've seen of Brian Atomic here in WWN Proving Ground. And Tiny Tonley holding on to Samuel C.
This is just a mugging.
2-on-1. But to your point, that ring IQ has grown so much for Brian Atomic. All the experience here in the WWN Proving Ground, and clearly, ultimately becoming the ACW Cruiserweight Champion. You can't take any of that away from Brian Atomic.
Yeah, you can see it for sure. He's got a winning recipe, and he just keeps building on it, you know? Whatever he's doing, it's working because he's the Cruiserweight Champion. And we'll see if, oh my God, what a clothesline. Turn him inside out.
You'll see his own recipe for victory. Is this going to be enough? Hooks the leg. Not quite.
Oh, out at 2.
So close.
So close, Trevin.
To your point, Atomic, as much as when things are going Brian Atomic's way, he definitely has looked like a champion. In that moment right there, Samuel C. showed that he's faster, showed that he can outmaneuver his opponent, and are we about to see a new ACW Cruiserweight Champion right here?
We very well could. Setting him up.
Caught, though, by Atomic, and Sam struggling to stop Atomic. As Atomic charges in.
Oh, nice.
And there's Tiny again, protecting Atomic.
That was a fair catch.
And it made the difference there, you notice. Using the ring as a weapon, Samuel C. hung over the top rope by Atomic. If you're just joining us right now here for WWN Proving Ground, what a senton.
Ooh, back-on-back action right there.
No DQ, no countouts. ACW Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Now the pin, but a 2 count only, and you got to think the damage that had been done earlier to Atomic's back may have been the difference maker there, D'Lo.
Might have got a 3 there if he would have hooked the leg, but Atomic was just not in the state of mind. That's one of those things, Trevin, where you get a guy that's been around 10 years, he knows ring positioning, he hooks the leg, he makes sure his opponent can't grab the ropes. All these things, all these factors will separate a 2 count from a 3 count.
Oh. Bit of a mistake there from Atomic, taking the time to run down Samuel C. And Samuel C. with a chop to the throat.
Right to the throat.
And the signs of life as well. Don't forget, Samuel C., a former 2-time ACW Cruiserweight Champion, looking to make it 3 tonight. Big boot to the face takes out Atomic.
My God. Kicked him right in the face.
And again, hooks the leg. But somehow Champion kicks out.
How about the resiliency of Brian Atomic? I mean, Sam just kicked him square in the face. Pump style. And Brian is still in this thing. You got to give the devil his due.
And Tiny Tonley trying to do anything she can to will Brian Atomic back to life, but Samuel C. on the offensive. Oh! Able to get the kick, though.
Sam answers.
That's the thing for Samuel C. This is a guy that can see those couple moves ahead. This is a guy with the experience, more than twice the years of experience of Brian Atomic, as Sam now climbing up and...
Uh-oh.
Come on, not again. Tiny Tonley's in the ring.
Uh-oh.
Going right to the back of Samuel C. And again, this is no disqualification.
I'm surprised, Trevin, that she hasn't done this sooner. I mean, it's no disqualification. Uh-oh.
Ciatso suplex rocking Samuel C.
God, this woman.
This is a strong young lady trying to help Brian Atomic now recover. Prone Sam C, center of the ring.
What are we gonna see here? Oh!
And a swanton connects. Is this the end for the challenger?
Senton off the top does the damage. Crawling for the pin.
Could be the end. But no, Samuel C gets a shoulder up.
Ah, another lazy, lackadaisical pin, Trevin. No leg hooks. Had he been able to put his full body weight on him, might have made the difference.
I hate to defend the guy, but again, you've seen what Atomic's been through in this matchup. And, of course, Brian, as you just pointed out, just not able to get it all in there for that pinfall. And even 2-on-1, Samuel C still in this thing.
Brian seems to be getting a little frustrated here. What's he got planned?
Yeah, Atomic now.
Just the exhaustion of Samuel C. He couldn't even stand up to get hit by whatever Brian Atomic was going to attempt there.
I honestly thought Sam was going for the feint, and instead, oh, yes, he was!
Oh, wait, he was playing possum. Oh, my
package pile driver.
Goodness. Right on the head and neck. Can Sam capitalize? Can he crawl and grab? Oh, pinfall.
And Tiny Tonally runs in the ring, and you see Samuel C break it up the pin himself to stop this young lady from hitting him, but Tiny could be in some trouble.
This is getting ridiculous, Trevin. I mean, I know it's no disqualification, but
oh! She charged in, caught by the boot.
Oh! Tonally is down! Tonally is down. Oh my, right to the face.
But Brian Atomic able to use the belt as a weapon, take it off the head of Samuel C. Not like this. 3, you're kidding me.
There it is, Trevin.
Here is your winner, and still your ACW Cruiserweight Champion, Brian Atomic.
Just despicable. His girl gets kicked in the face, and Atomic takes advantage with the ACW Cruiserweight Championship right off the head of Samuel C. And that's going to be a win.
Tiny Tonally sacrificing herself to make sure Brian Atomic was still the ACW Cruiserweight Champion, but at the end of the night here, Mega Brawl 2022, indeed, Brian Atomic retains. But you got to give the assist here to Tiny Tonally, a tough young lady.
Oh yeah, in a big way, Trevin, in a big way. She really took one for the team there, and I got to be honest, I didn't think Sam had it in him. I really didn't.
Yeah, I think you can only push Samuel C so far before Sam's going to break, but what a showing for Samuel C. And you got to think it'll be a matter of time before Samuel C can work his way back up in the rankings, get another ACW Cruiserweight Championship match in the future. But tonight, challenger coming up short. However, still more to come here on WWN Proving Ground.
It's Mega Brawl 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had our huge WWN Cruiserweight title match, and I'm going to try to get a word with Brian Atomic and Tiny Tonally. Guys, I see you coming up here. You had a successful defense of the title, a little bit of a screwy job there, but you still have the title nonetheless. How you feeling?
You know what? I don't have time for your questions, your cameras. I said I was gonna win, and that's exactly what I did. Now, if you see, Tiny Tonally is hurt, so I'm gonna go take care of her. Get out of my face.
Stephen Frick, Benjy Neptune, and John Strange will take on Financially Stable and Bud Heavy with Eric Curtis in Mega Brawl!
The ladies of Shine Wrestling return to the OCC Road House in Clearwater on Sunday, September 18th. See Shine Champion Eva Lise, Shine Nova Champion Renee Michelle, Shine Tag Team Champions The Coven, Amber Nova, Ashley D'Amboise, Lindsay Snow, The Woe, and many more. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. For more info, visit WWNLive.com.
Everywhere we go, we hear, how do I become a professional wrestler? How do I get into the business? Now's your chance. The WWNTC is the place to be.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock.
It goes beyond just wrestling in the ring. We teach you fitness, nutrition, and everything in between, even developing your own unique wrestling persona, and then we get you on shows after you're done with your training.
'Cause I don't need saving, it's everything I've been chasing. All here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough as
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Princess of Weird, Josh Johnson here, and I've been on the look for frickin' Strange and Benjy Neptune for some time. I finally found them. Benjy, I know I'm probably going to get the most words out of you here. How do you guys feel heading into this big six-man war, and especially knowing Rick Thames is the referee for the match?
Listen, my partners are here. We stay ready. This is the biggest match of my life. And I tell you what, I don't care about Financial Saber right now. They're still going to get this work. But Bud Heavy, I'm coming for you. Just watch out.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They're ready for this big, huge six-man war. Let's head down to the ringside area for this huge contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. It is a six-man tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
This is it, Trevin. It's time for Mega Brawl.
Yet another situation here. The history as WWN Commissioner. WWN Commissioner Rick Thames makes his way to the ring. So much history here between all of these competitors, D'Lo, and of course things have gotten incredibly chaotic with these six men, which is why WWN Commissioner Rick Thames putting himself in as special official here tonight in our main event.
Absolutely. These guys have been out of control, and it's going to take some authority to actually get some results here.
Still curious, though, what we saw earlier with Eric Curtis getting in the ear of Rick Thames, and, of course, Curtis now demanding the microphone.
You don't think that was some type of payoff, do you?
I hope not.
This is worrying. Look at this, a handshake.
What? I mean, I guess that's professionalism.
This is making me nervous. WWN faithful not a fan of Eric Curtis even speaking. Listen to this.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, you know, he's got a mic, but I don't think it made much of a difference. The crowd just drowning him out. My goodness. They do not like him. And here they come.
Yeah, no surprise there. The reaction you hear from the WWN faithful. So much has went down when it comes to financially stable, Bud Heavy, Benjy Neptune, John Strange, Stephen Frick. Most recently, episode 12, it was financially stable versus frickin' Strange, and it honestly looked like Strange had Connor and McKay pinned, and out comes Bud Heavy out of the blue, breaking things up. Now, Benjy Neptune comes in, making the save, and it was absolute chaos. Hence, Rick Thames making himself special official tonight. Go back to episode 10. Things broke down in a 6-man with these competitors, and literally, Rick Thames had to send everyone home for a week to get things to cool off after John Strange went nuts with the chair. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, D-Lo, when it comes to the history between these 6.
Yeah, this thing's been wild and uncontrollable since the get-go, and hopefully we can have some definitive results here tonight at Mega Brawl.
Are those snowmen?
What is going on?
We will never forget back episode 9 when Bud Heavy turned his back on Benjy Neptune and along with Financially Stable was ready to destroy Benjy Neptune if it hadn't been from frickin' Strange. And of course, John Strange, you just saw, pulled the chair to the ring.
Yeah, what was going on there? Thank God Rick Thames got that chair out of his hand. I'm not sure what the strategy was.
Yeah, that's any indication here, D-Lo, what to expect at our main event, Mega Brawl.
I'm telling you, man, this thing's gonna be crazy.
Of course, you gotta keep your eye on Eric Curtis as well. And is Rick Thames shaking hands with Financially Stable?
What's that about?
Again, I get sportsmanship and all, but
I don't understand this. Why would he be? There better not be some deal here.
I think Winston Bentley III's a plumber.
You know, he sounds more like a tax guy.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's either a tax guy or an attorney. You can see it now. Winston. For the people.
You see the jaw-jacking with the people here from Financially Stable, Bud Heavy. Looks like John Strange going to start it here for his team, and Winston Bentley III for the Financially Stable crew.
These 3 men, Winston, Connor, and Bud Heavy, are not well liked. I mean, the WWN faithful won't even give this match a chance to start. They're just telling them what they think of him.
Well, I don't think anybody's ever going to forgive Bud Heavy for what he did to Benjy Neptune.
No, absolutely despicable, Bud Heavy. And you know, Benjy thought they were friends. It just, no one saw that coming. And all right, here we go. Match finally underway.
Talked before about John Strange, the fact over 20 years in the sport. Of course, part of that interrupted by being in a mental institution. Still curious how Strange gets out each week. And what is Bentley doing?
What is this? Is he?
Can we get a zoom in? I can't quite tell. I think we're doing a competition of muscle size here, but
It looked like he folded a toothpick in half. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that proved.
Not really body guys here, but I'm going to go with John Strange on the bicep size. A little bit of games here from Winston Bentley. And maybe that's the strategy is try to get in the head of John Strange. You know, you can get Strange off his game. He'll do weird things. Or he'll kick you in the gut. Either way.
Yeah. Seriously. Oh! Making him think about it.
Beautiful lucha arm drag. And we've said this before. It is amazing what John Strange can do. Catching Connor McKay as well as Big Bud Heavy. Galore. Tossing everybody here. It's hard to believe that John Strange can move like that given the size of Strange. And now all 6 men in the ring. And frickin' Strange, Benjy, Neptune cleaning house. It's a sign of what's to come here, D-Lo. Financially Stable's in trouble.
Well, it very well could be. Rick Thames not really doing a whole lot to keep things under control here. This thing is breaking down.
Absolute battle here, and there's just so many emotions flying. I'm not surprised Rick Thames going to give these guys a little bit of extra latitude here.
But how much can you do, Trevin? I mean, you know, there's 6 guys. There's all sorts of bad blood. What is John Strange? What are we doing here? Oh my God!
Moonsault out of the ring. Take it out. Half the building and the lights for a moment.
Oh my goodness.
Strange is nuts. And now it's Winston Bentley following.
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Winston Bentley the third now. Getting some inspiration himself, head to the top. I don't really consider Winston Bentley the third a high flyer. Not sure what's about to happen here. And of course, you can see there's not a lot of space of where you can go in the WWN TC, making it even more dangerous.
Oh my God.
Head over heels, Winston Bentley the third taking everybody out.
A rolling senton, and these guys got to be careful. They're landing all on top of the audience members.
And there's hardly any kind of padding or protection out there. Damage that's been done to everybody, and now Winston Bentley first to his feet, throwing in John Strange. Believe these two are still the legal men after things broke down and got out of control. A DDT from a kneeing position. Bad news for Strange, but Frick and Benjy breaking it up. Of course, our commissioner here. It's not like Rick Thames is in street cred when it comes to his time in the ring, but that was a while ago, and I say that respectfully. It's going to be tough for Rick to have to keep up with all 6 of these guys, D-Lo, as Connor McKay with the blind tag.
That's the thing. This isn't a one-on-one match or a tag match. It's a 6-man tag. There's so many intangibles to keep. Oh,
Pin.
There's so many intangibles to keep track of that I'm not sure one man could do it.
And that's definitely the situation here. Is you can see how easy it is for things to break down. Is now Bud Heavy legal. And wow, what a cannonball!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Just the full weight of Bud Heavy.
I mean, Heavy is literally shaped like a cannonball as Bud taking out Benjy and Frick in their quarter.
Now see.
And I guess I'm confused. Connor McKay, I guess, was legal. Thought Bud had tagged himself in, but I guess just muscling in, or heck, could have been a tag back. Who the hell knows? I think it broke it down here quite a bit.
He definitely cost his team there because there was a pin going on.
Now Strange being lifted up by Connor McKay. Connor's another guy who is deceptively strong for his size. He's literally a little tank.
Oh.
But caught by John Strange.
Nice power slam. Can he follow up? Can John Strange follow up?
See the damage has been done here. McKay's back, and don't forget, guys were flying all over this building just moments ago. Everybody's been taking a beating here in our chaotic main event tonight.
Yeah, this thing has been wild.
And Benjy tagged in, and so is Bud Heavy. Gotta think Benjy excited to finally get his hands on Bud again. So much bad blood here, but Bud, at least for the moment, gets out of the way of Benjy. And I'll tell you, Bud, tons of experience. Big dude that can move, and so can Benjy. What a beautiful German suplex.
Nice.
Now the pin. No. But you saw so smart from Benjy there, using the momentum of Bud Heavy against Bud, able to do that release German style suplex. Bud still hasn't recovered. Come on!
What?
Rick Thames, you saw that!
That happened right in Rick Thames' eye line. I don't understand. Trevin, is there some type of payoff going on here?
I don't know. Winston Bentley III now tagged in, but Eric Curtis tripped Benjy Neptune.
That should have been an automatic ejection, if not a disqualification. I don't understand.
Yeah, and I get Special Enforcer can have a little bit of latitude here on how Rick wants to enforce the rules, but come on.
But for Eric Curtis?
Are we up to 2 yet? This is the slowest 5 count I've ever heard while a man's being choked.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding? Again, Winston charging in, which of course Frick can't take any more of, but the official now stopping Frick as Bud Heavy gets tagged in.
Oh, this is starting to look like the fix is in.
I didn't think it was possible, but you seem to be spot on, D'Lo. Did Eric Curtis pay off Rick Thames?
Rick Thames definitely might have been compromised. I mean, this is not looking good for Benjy and freaking Strange.
Benjy refuses to stay down, but the leg is swept, a big elbow.
With authority.
Heavy in control. And now the pin. 2 count only.
Yeah, man, things are looking bleak for Benjy and freaking Strange here. I'm not sure how much they can do.
You see Bud Heavy tying Benjy Neptune up in the ropes. So much emotion. Oh my goodness, spinning forearm to the back of the neck. No way to defend himself. Just Benjy's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not. Oh my goodness.
For the love of God.
Another cannonball right there, taking out Benjy Neptune as Connor McKay's tagged in. Benjy's got to be done here. Get the shoulder up.
He's out at 2, but how much more of this can he take?
As much as I'm impressed, D'Lo, you said it. At some point, the body of Benjy Neptune's just going to give in, especially after that attack to the back of the neck by Bud Heavy. And you see Frick again trying to get the official to do something about the fact that there's 2 men in the ring. There should be a 5 count happening, not this financially staged mugging. And it just continues. It is out of control. D'Lo, I would have never dreamt. Now the pin. 2 count only, but again, I would have never dreamt we'd be in a situation like this.
No, not at all. I mean, this is puzzling. I'm trying to figure out if this is real, if this is really happening.
Tag Connor McKay. But Bud Heavy comes in We're about to make it 3-on-1. Or I guess Bud was able to do the tag at the same time as Connor. But regardless, you could just see the mugging continues. But you notice Benjy Neptune refusing to stay down, and you hear WWN faithful cheering Benjy time.
They're trying to get behind him for whatever good that's worth, but I mean, Benjy's in dire straits here.
And keep in mind, as Winston Bentley's tagged in, as much as Benjy is a physical specimen, once again, your body can only take so much of a beating as Benjy trying to stop Bud Heavy. And I don't think Winston realizes Bentley's arguing with the WWN faithful outside of the ring. And the tag.
What is Winston Bentley thinking?
Bentley finally turns around, finds out Stephen Frick's legal. You see McKay got concerned, tried to come in too. But you said it, Bentley spent way too long debating with the WWN faithful. But you notice, again, a very slow count by Rick Thames, as Frick able to take down Bud Heavy, Winston Bentley III. Too many men in the ring. Oh, Benjy going right back after Bud Heavy. It's a battle here outside of the ring, D-Lo. And in the ring, the pin. No.
What is going on? Why is the count so slow?
Yeah, absolute chaos here. You see Benjy, Bud fighting on one side of the ring, Connor and Strange outside of the ring, inside of the ring. There was a near pinfall, but Winston Bentley got the shoulder up. We're just fighting all over the WWN TC in a suplex.
Oh my goodness! Suplex on the outside. This thing's out of control.
And inside, sit out Yoranagi. Slow count. No. Winston gets the shoulder up, but man.
Why?
Very slow count.
Trevin, that was the slowest count I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand this.
Well, I'll say our WWN commissioner's been consistently slow on some of these counts, but that was next level slow. I agree with you, D-Lo. Frick is arguing with Thames, and Thames having none of it.
Well, how could you not? It's going to be almost impossible to score a pinfall if he's counting that slow.
Yeah, and the distraction was able to let Winston Bentley III come up with a full Nelson behind Frick, and Thames just took off his official shirt.
Trevin, what's going on? Is he? Oh!
Take it off the head of Winston Bentley. What is this? The pin. Quick count. Stephen Frick, John Strange, Benjy win.
Trevin, I am so confused about the events we just witnessed. Rick Thames absolutely laid out Winston with that right hand. Oh!
And again. Don't argue with our special enforcer.
I guess the money wasn't good enough. Rick Thames remains uncompromised. I'm not sure this is a good idea, Eric.
Yeah, I think Eric Curtis is about to find out the WWN commissioner. Southpaw throws a hell of a punch, and Eric Curtis just found out. But of course, frickin' Strange, Benjy Neptune, while victorious, you saw Benjy, Bud Heavy fought all the way to the back.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're still fighting, is my understanding.
Yeah, they could be in the parking lot by now.
Where's Benjy? Gone. Benjy left.
Well, again, your winners, frickin' Strange, Benjy Neptune, and just when you doubted Rick Thames, you saw, he said, look, I may be the official, but I'm also special enforcer. Taking off the official shirt, taking off, even more so, the head of Winston Bentley III. Parting thoughts, D-Lo Jordan.
Well, that was it. That was Mega Brawl, and boy, did it live up to its expectations. And just absolute chaos. But in the end, Rick Thames does the right thing.
3 huge matches tonight. We appreciate you joining us, whether it was on the official WWN Live YouTube, whether it was part of your Club WWN subscription. Nevertheless, WWNLive.com for all things World Wrestling Network. Thank you for your support. We'll see you again next time on WWN Proving Ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a huge night here at WWN Proving Ground. I've been the Princess of Weird, Josh Johnson, and I'm hoping to get a word with Eric Curtis and financially stable guys. What happened out there?
Rick Thames, you got a lot of nerve laying your hands on Winston and myself. We had a deal, you idiot, and you have not seen the last of us.
Rick Thames! Oh, you had your chance. This isn't the first time you've gotten in our way. I thought we squashed that. A couple stiff punches to the face tells me otherwise. Rick Thames, we'll be seeing you real soon.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is WWN Proving Ground. I've been the Princess of Weird, Josh